Hey guys, and welcome back to Saraphimknight Plays Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. Last time was side quest cleanup. We're still on side quest detail. Hate to break it to you. But, despite the fact that we are on side quest detail, we are going to finally head to Yusnan because many of the side quests in Luxerion that we need to do, basically, they require us to actually go through and, I don't know, go to other areas, at least as far as I can tell. So, without further ado, let's go. Alrighty.
I swear I'll make you happy. Those were my own words. But I think I was fooling. I couldn't do a damn thing. You died centuries ago and it still feels like yesterday. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you and how I could save you. But I failed you. Like a fool, I'm just spinning my wheels while the world dies. Now everything's ending, and no one's gonna survive.
Alrighty then.
This is an emergency broadcast from the Public Safety Office, Yusnan branch of the Order of Salvation. Volatile chaos infusions have been detected inside the Yusnan Palace. All entrances have been sealed by
Sarah, I need to know. When I die, will I get to see you again?
For your safety and security, all citizens...
Not that I have any right to. Well, I guess we all come to this world alone, and that's the way we gotta leave it. What are you waiting for, Lightning? You don't have much time left before the world ends. This is your last chance for payback to the man who couldn't keep your sister safe.
So now it's the glittering city. This is how Snow entertains himself these days?
I don't know how entertaining he finds it, but it's certainly his doing. Yusnan is Snow's town now. The residents call him the patron, and he runs everything here, especially the feasts and banquets. I've heard that he wanted everyone to enjoy whatever brief time they had left. But these days he's holed up in his palace. Who knows what he's thinking?
If I could, I'd go and visit. But I don't think I'm welcome there. Guess I should have pulled my punches.
No, it was the right thing to do at the time. I really thought if you confronted him head-on, he'd open up to you. Of course, it's been centuries. People are bound to change.
Have the years changed him? Maybe. The Snow I remember was an optimist. Almost laughably so. He believed in everyone, and so everyone believed in him. That's why, in the end, I could accept Sarah wanting to marry him. But while I slept away the years in Crystal, he had to live every day, facing the world's coming end. Centuries, watching all hope crumble, lifetimes passing without a hint of escape. No man can stare into the darkness for so long and survive with his soul intact.
Well, thanks for being deep as always, Lightning. Morbid.
It looks like the palace is completely locked down, but I think I found a way you could sneak in. The Augur's Quarter is our best bet. Supplies for the grand feast are delivered each and every day, anywhere from early afternoon to late at night. There should be plenty of things for you to hide amongst and make your way inside.
A train is arriving. Passengers bound for Luxerion station junction.
The ability to teleport can teleport instantly from one area of the world to another. Open the main menus. Oh, you fuckers.
I so want to see that show. Maybe I should try the back road after all.
Thanks, honey. I could have killed to know I had a fucking teleport ability. And it costs 3 PDUs.
I've come to see the Patron's Palace from up close. Just looking at it would make me feel richer myself. It's the most extravagant building in the world.
The palace is in the Augur's Quarter, right? I don't think tourists are allowed. I've heard that there are some parts of Yusnan that only the rich can get into. Not people like us, unfortunately.
It's a palace. They ought to at least let us go look at it for free, right? It'll be all right. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go to the Augur's Quarter.
The Augur's Quarter is the exclusive playground of the rich. Commoners aren't welcome, and that will include you.
Hey look, some more Canvas of Prayers things. Let's accept these quests. Why? Because there's no reason not to. Oh good. And if you're interested in those, please read them on your own time. I'll grab this. Blitz level 2. Okay, so there's definitely a way to get
It
to
seems
that.
crashing that party put you on the city's radar. The guards are looking for you. Sneaking into the palace again is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go unnoticed this time. So, maybe I could use my notoriety to my advantage.
You mean you could purposefully draw attention and throw the palace security into confusion? It might just work, so give it a try.
Are you fucking serious?
We have the trendy equipment everyone wants. Welcome to the...
Yes, I'll buy stuff. Velvet Bouncer, Blitz level 2. Yeah, why the hell not? I'll take all the shades and crowns.
Thanks for dropping in.
So where are there places in this dang place? Glutton's Quarter, Champion's Quarter. That was one outfitter. General Store, 2. Not sure what those stores are. Okay.
Wondering, where do you want to go next?
Well. What are you? You're a Schrodinger.
Can you see my
Oh,
blade?
you can heal.
Thanks for waiting.
No healing for
Not
you.
a bad victory.
Obtain Cive Musk. That's apparently important.
Welcome.
No.
Journeys.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's good to know. That's the Glutton's Quarter, you would think. I don't know. All I know is I want to be back by like 2200 for the other place. Who are you?
Excuse me there, young lady. May I ask you somewhat of a strange question? Have you had anything stolen? By a pickpocket, for example?
A pickpocket? No, I don't think so. Nothing is missing.
Ah, I see. That is most reassuring. It pains me to confess the criminal element is active here.
So did someone rob you?
Me? Oh no, but please. If you do fall victim to a cut purse, be sure to tell me. Who knows? I might be able to help.
Well, thanks, dude. There's a dude down there. By dude, I mean it looks like a Flaninator.
Public Safety Office, Yusnan branch of the Order of Salvation.
You there?
A warrant has been
You mean
issued for
me?
the arrest of the
I know
woman
your
calling
face.
herself the Savior.
You're the one I've seen on the
She is
posters.
considered
Oh
extremely
no,
dangerous.
you've seen through my elaborate disguise. Yes, I'm the Savior. Here to steal the soul from your precious patron. What are you waiting for? Arrest me and you'll probably get a raise.
Shut up! I don't need you to tell me how to do my job, you damn criminal!
Looks like provocation will work.
I don't have time to play.
Oh, I forgot that this is how Flaninators work. The battle theme's interesting here, that's for sure.
Well, there are quite a lot of guards.
Issued for the arrest of the
If you
woman
let them chase you around,
Savior. She is armed and considered
Can you
extremely
play that again for me?
Oh, hey! Your name isn't Lightning, is it?
And just how did you know that?
Oh, well, the girl in black told me. She said that if I played this song, a lady called Lightning would show up.
Lumina.
That's it, Lumina. She's the one who showed me how to play the song. So, do you know it?
Sure, I've heard it before. So why don't you play me the rest of it now? What's so funny?
That's exactly what Lumina said you'd say. She said that if I played the first bit, you'd come over to talk to me, and then you'd be sure to ask me to play the rest.
I'm guessing now I have to do something to hear the rest, right?
Yep. Lumina said if you want to hear the whole song, you're gonna have to find the musical treasure spheres. I've got a key that's supposed to open them all.
Musical treasure spheres. There are 3 of them. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's accept it.
I'll play Lumina's little game, but not for my own benefit. Maybe if Snow hears that song down here in the streets, it'll give him some smidgen of hope.
Huh? Wait a sec. Are you saying this song has something to do with the patron? What?
I can't say, but I'll tell you what. You play me the whole song, and maybe I'll tell you.
All right, it's a deal. But you still have to do what I asked for first. Here's the key to the boxes. You have to find all of them. When you're done, come back and talk to me.
Oh, good. There's a lot of places here. Holy shit. I'm not sure where I should or shouldn't go at this point. There's Gregory. Oh, there's a sphere. Not a musical one, though. Oh, there's something on the ground back here, look like. Coliseum, 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. fireworks.
Do I really have to wait?
Freaking hell. Who are you?
Welcome to the glitter.
Sorry, but you're in my way. I will strike you down.
How about you just die, buddy?
Keep up if you can.
Bye.
Pray for the dead.
Normal.
Guess it comes to this. Fool could not hope to win.
Curse level 1. Bronze metal clear ooze. Oh, there's a dude up here. I can talk to him. Oh, I can't talk to him. It's a red carpet, though.
Hello, welcome.
Business is good.
It is, thank you. Word of our shop's special flavor has quickly spread through word of mouth. This city is known for its gourmet restaurants, but none can hold a candle to the chefs we have assembled in our kitchens.
The best chefs in the city, huh? Lackley mentioned his missing fiancé was a great cook. I wonder.
Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah.
I hope so. I'm looking for someone by the name of Filiana. According to her fiancé, she was a fantastic cook. Does this ring look familiar to you at all?
Oh, yes, yes, of course. I recognize that. The woman was a wonderful cook indeed. Though the strange thing is, I never knew her by the name of Filiana.
She may have assumed another name. Was the woman you knew beautiful enough to turn the head of every man in the room?
Now, this is taking quite an odd turn. She was no doubt a very handsome woman, but very advanced in age. I suppose she must have been beautiful enough to turn heads once, but she was undeniably an old woman. Of course, we are all old now, that we don't age, but she must have been quite elderly already when time stopped for all of us.
An old woman? I suppose that can't be Lackley's lost fiancée, but where is she now?
I'm afraid I don't know. The lady in question fell ill and left our restaurant. I believe she moved to Luxerion to live with the support of an old friend there.
Do you know how to reach her? Or that friend of hers?
Unfortunately, I don't know that woman's name or anything else about her. I saw her only once. She was a young woman, and if I recall correctly, wearing a rather unusual hat. Perhaps she was her daughter.
I see. Thanks for your time. You've been a great help. Lackley's ring ended up on the finger of a beautiful but old woman somehow. It's possible Filiana sold the ring. I'm not looking forward to telling Lackley about it, but he deserves the truth. He needs to know.
Well, okay.
My passion is fine
There's
food and
someone I can't talk to yet because I don't have the right quest.
Why can't everything just disappear?
Where am I at quest-wise in the game? Let's go down to where the main quest is. The main quest is down past a lot of shit. Figure by the time we get down there and get stuff going, we should be pretty good. Okay, so where do I want to go from here? From here, I want to head west. Or east, excuse me. Why did I say west? Who are you?
Hello. Is it your first time in Yusnan? Ask me anything. I know this city like... We stand now in the... No other place bustles quite like it. Not even here in Yusnan. The entertainment and the views are the best in the city.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Guide Dude. Who are you?
I got fireworks of my own!
From the Public Safety Office, Yusnan branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest.
This is the Reveler's Quarter.
Can you see my blade? Now.
And you're dead.
I will strike you down.
Bye-bye. Area sweep, level 1.
It's a really popular hangout for couples.
Poor Olga can't sing anymore. Normally, she can make angels weep with that beautiful voice of hers.
And you're worried about my feelings? I can tell you're pretty upset. Want to tell me about it?
What good would that do? You can't teach me how to sing again, can you?
You forgot how to sing?
My voice is just gone. I can't hold a note anymore.
Are you sure you're not sick or something?
My heart may be. The cruel bastard, he left me.
And you think he took your voice with him?
You don't understand what it is to perform, do you? He's not just my lover. He's written all my best hits. We were an unbeatable partnership. But then he up and left, leaving nothing but his songs behind. I tried to sing them, but I'm so angry at him I just can't get the words out.
So you're not heartbroken, just angry?
I don't expect you to understand.
You're right about that. I don't understand at all.
Wait a second. Would you be willing to go and find him for me? I'll make it worth your while. My word is good, I promise.
Why are you asking me?
Because there's no danger he'd fall for you and forget about me.
Man. Ouch.
Don't hate me if he does fall for me.
If he does, I'll hunt you down, tear your hair out, and claw your eyes. Do I make myself clear? Anyway, his name is Birdie. He's the kindest, most gentle man in the whole city. He should be easy to find in a sea of undesirable men.
That's really not much of a lead, but I'm willing to help you out.
What prompted you to take on such a strange job?
I don't know. I think this city must be getting... Hey, why are you running from me? I just want to talk.
I don't know any Olga. I mean...
It doesn't take a genius to figure out you know her. Do you know anything else about her? Like, where her missing lover is?
Oh, I can't keep this secret for any longer. I just can't. I have to confess it to someone, and it might as well be you. I'm her lost lover.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No, it's true, I swear. My name is Birdie. You know, the songwriter? I promised her my undying love, but now I don't dare face her. I unwittingly lost the 354th song I wrote for her.
Wait a minute. Did you say 354? That's a lot of songs.
Well, you know, I had a few centuries.
You didn't run out of ideas?
Ideas come easy. I picture my Olga, and the melodies just come to me fully formed, as if from another world.
Huh. Better to be lucky than good, I guess.
But a dark cloud has blotted out the sun of our radiant love. In the form of a frightful monster that suddenly attacked me and stole that song away. Which, incidentally, brings me to the favor I want to ask. I'm sure you can guess what it is.
Why don't you spell it out for me, just to be sure?
Well, I was thinking that you could get my music back from that, monster. I'd give you a reward. Please?
You and Olga. Neither of you mind asking strangers for favors, do you?
She retrieving the satchel. Birdie's satchel is stolen on the beach in the lower city. Head to the far end of Central Avenue, go down the steps, and defeat the monster that stole his satchel.
There's something I just don't get. He said he's written over 300 songs, right?
Hello and well.
Actually, I do want to heal.
Now that you mention it.
I don't even know.
I didn't even think to ask. I just got caught up in their little game.
Well, they are artists. Putting on a show is what they do.
Yes, you have come at the appointed time. Your destiny awaits, Savior.
And just what makes you so sure that I'm the Savior?
His eye sees the truth. It cannot be denied. We are alchemists who seek the ultimate truth of all things. He has used the alchemic arts on himself. Now he possesses the eye that sees all.
So, what do you want with me?
Listen to his oracle. Your true path as the Savior is known. Now it is time you know it yourself.
Okay. Crazy man.
An oracle? If you've got something to tell me, I'll listen. But I choose my own path.
Listen, Savior. I say to you that which I have seen. Tomorrow, when the sun hangs highest in the sky, you shall meet us in this place. The encounter is ordained.
Hope, what do you make of these so-called fortune tellers?
So basically, they just want me to come back the next day.
But I think what they basically said was they want you to come back and see them again tomorrow.
It's not much of an oracle. They're just telling me what to do. Well, I'll decide tomorrow.
Nothing wrong with going back tomorrow, Lightning. I will buy everything.
Do visit us again.
There's no reason not to. Let's see.
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, Yusnan branch of the Order of Salvation.
Where are you at? You're dead. And if you're by yourself, you're really dead. Of course not. It has to be a freaking dude.
Challenge accepted.
The weakness is fire.
Let the darkness embrace me. Guess it comes to this.
I shouldn't be surprised if the weakness is fire, really thinking about it.
For the arrest of the woman
We're in Snow's home city.
How good of you to come and visit our glittering city. This right here is the Augur's Quarter.
I know. If you don't have
an ID, you're never getting into the Augur's Quarter. If you really want to see one of the shows they hold there, you don't have much choice but the tour guide. The tour guide sneaks groups of tourists in through the back route to see the show in the Augur's Quarter. Trust me, he's not that hard to find. In fact, he's about the easiest person to spot.
I think we've got it now. The gate to the Augur's Quarter is locked, and that's blocking you from the palace. If you don't have the proper ID, it'll be impossible to get through the front gate.
There are a lot of popular attractions in the Augur's Quarter. People want to see them, and it looks like there's a back route that people without IDs can use to get inside.
Well, this won't be too hard. Except that's this guy.
Hail there, my stylish lady. You're just dying to see this show, aren't you? You can try to hide it, but I know what a woman wants.
Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, I don't have an ID to reach the theater.
No worries about that. I can get you a special ticket at a special price.
A ticket, huh?
Oh, you playing innocent? I'm sure you know about the sneaking in special. I help the poor visitors to our fair city, people who don't have the requisite IDs, to see our most famous sight, the show in our illustrious theater. And I'm the only option they've got.
So I buy a ticket and you get me in to see the show, and I've nothing to go on but your word.
My word is good, but I can't offer any guarantees. I mean, who knows if you'll make it back alive? That depends on Lady Luck. So put your trust in Fortuna and your money in my pocket.
Fine. But how about a few more details?
I knew you were up for it. All right, let me explain to you the brilliance of my little tour, shall I? It starts next to the monorail track. You know, the one that carries supplies from the industrial area. Up on that track, you'll find some of the best views in the city. If you know where to look, that is. I can take you up on the track from the industrial area and get you set up all nice and comfy. A perch with a view. You'll be able to see the Augur's Quarter and the theater.
Sounds easy enough. So where does Lady Luck come into it?
Well, the tour's not without danger. The chaos infusions have been hitting the industrial area real hard these days. You might have to fight more than just desperate tourists on your way to the best seats. I don't guarantee your safe arrival or return. All I guarantee is I'm the only way in. Not that it looks like you have plans of actually sitting down and watching a thing, my lady.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. None of my business to say where you might be going or who you might be going after. I'm sure the Savior plays her cards close to her chest.
Gee, was it the posters around town that tipped you off?
I could sell you out to the palace guard, you know, make a pretty profit. I guess you'll also have to depend on your luck to see that I don't just do that, Now, don't you feel like coughing up and buying a ticket to my tour? I'll even give you a special price, just for you.
Yeah, asshole.
If you want to betray me to the authorities, go ahead. But watch your back if you do.
Ooh, look out for the big bad Savior. A ticket for one. Time's on the ticket. Be in the industrial area by then or you'll miss your chance for the show. One of my helpers will be in front of the gate to the industrial area. Give them that ticket and they'll take real good care of you. You know the area, right? Past Central Avenue and then across the sand in the lower city. We leave on the dot, so don't you dawdle or you'll have to wait for the next tour. Thank you for your business, my good lady.
6 p.m.
But most visitors just can't get their hands on an ID, so they find another way to see it, from a pretty lofty perch.
Lofty? There's a monorail near the palace that the supply train runs on. Let me guess. The enterprising tourists sneak into the Augur's Quarter along that track, right?
That's right.
Alright, so we need to get up there.
Right. It's the back route we've been looking for. Of course, the crooks who run the tours will most likely have people watching the entrance. You should find that so-called tour guide right away and get the whole scoop.
Well, I will definitely try to do that, Mr. Hope. Thank you so much. Oh man, this place is big. See, this is this thing. Combine the time mechanic with the fact that like all the places in this game are so freaking large. Just creates this this like unique sense of freaking dead? Are you weak against anything? No.
Guess it comes to this. Do you dream of death?
And he's dead. Some more bronze medals, some more clear stuff. Alright. Speed on the way here. Who are you?
Oh, you must be the new recruit. I've heard good things about you, you know? People say you have potential. Now let's see if you live up to the rumors, shall we? So, how's the hunting? You can sell to me or Baird. It doesn't matter. You'll get the same price. All the seeds end up being bought by the... Actually, I'm not supposed to go into that.
Thanks, Black Mage Lady. They all have Black Mage style hats, so I'm just gonna call them Black Mages, because that's obviously what they are.
Remember, the tour meets up in front of the gate of the industrial area in the lower city. You'll have to be there at 6 p.m. Make sure you're not late, or they'll leave without you.
Thanks, you hope. You're so thoughtful and kind. Okay, so they're like right there. I have enough time to go out here and kill some guys.
No need for illusions. Pray for the dead. Time to mix it up. Guess it comes to this. And we meet again. Do you dream of death?
Bye.
It couldn't end any other way.
That was different. Oh, I got the music satchel. Oh, that's for the one guy that's up there.
The satchel you recovered from the monster, that has to be Birdie's. Which means the music inside must be the song he wrote for Olga. I'm curious to hear it.
Let's just get it back to him, all right? Come on.
Sure thing. Birdie should be in the Reveler's Quarter. My guess is he's waiting somewhere around the fountain there.
You got something to show me?
Here's my ticket. Good enough?
Damn right it's good enough for me. But can't you read?
No, I'll wait for a moment. Yeah. Means I can look around for a second to see if there's anything else. Oh, hi, you're an Anubis. Alright, so you have no weaknesses.
I will strike you down.
And you're dead.
Time for this.
It's mainly just somewhat useful for me to do some fighting here because then I can get my EP up. Means I should be able to teleport where I can get some of these other... or where I know I need some of these other quests later. Monster want to spawn? Anybody?
Should I keep going or just go?
I just need to step through the gate. I don't know if I can do this.
Just want one monster. I need a lot of monsters. Just one more and then I can waste the rest of my time talking to the dude.
If you this is where you sign up for the tour.
Let's I used to be a runner.
You're dead. Oh no, that was not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to overclock. Oh well. Unintentional as hell, but that's the way it works. Alright, let's go ahead and...
You got a ticket on you? You got...
Here's my ticket.
Damn right it's good.
Yep.
Then I guess...
Yes, I know. It's like 10 minutes away. Thanks.
There's a supply rail that runs through the area.
Welcome.
Here.
Very good, madam. Now listen up and let me explain the rules. Participation in the tour is strictly at your own risk. Whatever happens, it ain't our problem. And that's it. Got it?
Per the schedule, the deliveries Okay, there's a foul sea called Pandemonium that labors away in the center of this industrial area. It is the last one of its kind in the world.
Holy hell. Ether coil, which I need some of anyway.
Can I reach it?
I wouldn't try. That foul sea is guarded more heavily than snow. Everything depends on it. It's the source of all the supplies that the world depends on. Humanity wouldn't last long without it.
I challenge you. Now, you're down.
Well, that ended that quickly.
The cycle is complete.
Okay, so I just need to run and jump. Oh, I didn't hit that one first. Weak against ice, or halved against ice. Weakness is thunder and fire.
I think you might like this. I play by my own rules.
A radical bearing, good. Alright, so we can get up here.
It's an unbelievable scene, isn't it? The whole world's running out of energy and Yusnan's no different. Yet...
boring.
Oh gosh. So I will say I do find this interesting, the way that they
Every day it manufactures tons of food and goods, which are then distributed around the world. It produces useful
go
goods
about
from
some of the
nothing,
elements
or
of the
so it
game.
appears. The truth is that it seems to use the
I don't have time to play.
Also, I know they're
the food
talking.
that these people eat comes directly from the chaos. They put it right in their bodies.
More or less. Some people do find the idea repulsive, so they grow and consume their own food, but they are a minority.
Meaning most of the population don't care. They're happy to eat processed chaos.
There was no other way to survive in this dying world but to accept the chaos in our lives. In all senses.
I thought there might be something interesting here. place is full of areas that I want to go because it looks like there could be potential, what do you call it? Good stuffs, but...
There should be a way onto the rail. You just have to find it.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Lucky
Hope.
for you. Such is fate.
All of the goods produced by the Foul Sea come first to these warehouses. This is where everything is sorted and accounted for. Then they're distributed throughout.
You disgust me.
And he's dead.
So the Foul Sea here is the only source of food and material.
It's a tough road to take, but I've somehow made it all this way. If I just keep going up along these tracks, the most fantastic sight in the world will be waiting for me.
If Lord Snow were so inclined, he could monopolize the world's resources and become a tyrant.
That's why the people made him their patron. He was the only person they could trust to manage the supplies fairly. And that's what he did. Snow made sure that everyone got what they needed, more or less. It's thanks to him the world hasn't descended into rioting for food and goods.
So you are weak against lightning.
Lightning strikes.
Oh dang, you just died. Freaking hell.
And yet here in Yusnan,
If you want to sneak into the Augur's Quarter, keep going along this path and you'll reach the Augur's Quarter. My sensors are picking up chaos infusions throughout the city. If you keep going that way, you'll end up in danger.
not a whole lot of other options, are there? I wouldn't want to miss the big bash.
I say, get to attack lightning.
Unlucky for you.
There we go. Freaking hell. Slopus is gonna be sneaking into this place and trying not to freaking lose everything. So this episode's gonna be...
Light, this is bad. The chaos just keeps on spreading. It's almost as if it gets stronger the more people come to the revels. But why would it?
Challenge accepted. Let the darkness embrace you. I challenge you.
Freaking hell.
Not a bad victory.
Beat down, fatal sweep, Ethercoil.
Chaos feeds on despair, right? These people come.
Those fireworks signal to the city that a performance is about to begin. Today, like every other day,
I found you! Miss me? You sure this is a good place for you to be? You can see it, can't you? This place is going to be Chaos City soon.
Lumina.
The sea of chaos that laps at your heels. It's one of Yusnan's biggest sights. It's like part of the show. Wow, would you just look at it? The chaos is going to swallow everyone up. I think the Savior has to do something. Since it doesn't seem our patron is doing much locked up in his palace.
What's Snow thinking?
Oh, he's not. At least not about the city. He's just thrown his arms up and given it all up. He's pacing back and forth in that little room of his, waiting for the world to end. You know why, right? It's all because of you-know-who. She's the reason he's dead inside.
You mean Sarah?
That's it. You aren't so dumb after all. Of course it's Sarah. Snow's never been able to let go of her. Do you know how many years Sarah's been dead now? Even so, he goes on pining and dreaming and wishing. He basically wore every bit of himself away. And now there's nothing of Snow left inside. So sis, how about letting Snow free already? For his own sake. If you ask me, it's time he got out from under all the gloom and memories.
Oh, fuck me.
Because otherwise, the only thing he has left to look forward to is the end of everything.
No, we don't have any ideas about the weaknesses or strengths of the boss. Oh, no, yeah, we do. Precise timing, guard attacks made using club. He only has 75,000 hit points. Unleash physical attacks. The effect is greater in the instant following an attack or when the enemy is standing on 1 foot. Unleash physical attacks when the enemy is staggered. So he's weak against physical attacks when staggered. And you can precise guard his
Lightning strikes. Lightning strikes.
Oh, I somehow bungled that one. Thanks. Let me up.
Keep up if you can. I've had worse. Lightning strikes.
There we go. Didn't do as well as I could have done.
Time to say goodbye. Any last words? Oh, I get it. You know you're gonna die anyway, so you want to at least go out in style, right?
Are you there?
I'm fine. I fell into the warehouses. Which way do I head from here?
Let's see. I guess that you're near the Augur's Quarter. Start by getting out of there, and quick.
Something happening?
I'm picking up strong chaos readings all over the city. I can't say what'll happen. Just hurry to the palace.
Okay.
I've run database checks on the warehouses around here, but I can't tell who owns most of this stuff. People just stored their things here and left them to rot. I doubt you'll find any hidden treasures.
Oh, good. I don't have to worry about hidden treasure.
They must have run.
Oh, I found the ID card.
Good news. That ID that you got your hands on was assigned to a high-ranking citizen. It should be more than enough to get you into the Augur's Quarter. I guess the original owner had the bad luck to run into a hungry monster, and... well, I don't really have to spell out the rest, do I?
No, you don't, buddy. Oh, good. Good, good, good. You're...
Pray for the dead.
Your normal fire does normal to you. Yeah, fire and wind are your weakness, huh, buddy? Well, good.
Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked.
Carrying an enormous weapon. Is that what it said? Oh, stop it.
Do you dream of death?
There we go. Once we get out of here, I think we can call it.
The door's locked, but you should be able to use that.
And... Desert Flame. Oath of the Merchants Guild. God, monsters everywhere.
She is armed. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
Augur's Quarter, show Mr. Chance again to the palace.
If you have an ID, you'll be able to walk straight into the Augur's Quarter through the front gate. You should head for the Augur's Quarter before the deliveries start for the palace. That golden statue is a symbol of Yusnan's wealth and power, and you'll certainly never get lost with that kind of landmark showing the way. You gotta get to the Augur's Quarter before the deliveries to the palace begin.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Hope.
They're asked to report person matching this description to the nearest security officer.
Chocobo
The cargo line has
ladies.
been severely damaged in an accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down as a security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily
Light, things aren't looking too good. I'd hoped you could hide amongst the deliveries to sneak in, but...
But what? Change of plans?
Sure, I guess you could say that. For some reason, the service entrance was suddenly forced to lock down. That path is close to us now. It's not certain why they suddenly closed shop, but it was about the same time that my chaos sensors went haywire. That kind of reaction, it can only mean two things. If we're lucky, it's just a new chaos infusion. If we're not, then it's a Seath. If Snow has finally lost his grip and become a Seath, he'll be nearly unstoppable. Light, pull back for now. We need to find out more.
I'm not done yet. Hope, start thinking up a new plan. One way or another, I'm getting into that palace.
But, Light...
Seath or not, nothing's changed. I am gonna save him. Well, after I beat some sense into that annoyingly thick head of his, that is.
Okay, Lightning. We've got to give up on the service entrance. There is one other plan I had considered. It's pretty destructive and definitely dangerous.
Doesn't matter. What is it?
As you can see, the palace is surrounded by a formidable wall. All ways in and out have been locked down, and there's no tunneling under it either. It looks quiet, but trust me, that wall is too well guarded to try and sneak over.
Yeah, can we get to the point, Hope?
There's no path, so you have to make one. A show is about to start here in the Augur's Quarter. A show with one fantastic finale. At the climax of the show, a stage and an actor on it is propelled up to the top of the set by a little rocket power.
And you want me to climb onto the set and jump into the palace? I hate to break it to you, but that's a pretty big leap.
Not if you can topple the set and form a bridge. Then you can just simply walk across. It'd be easy.
I'm not sure that easy means what you think it does.
Fireworks are launched all around the theater at the finale. If you increase the number of fireworks, well, you could weaken the set enough to bring it down.
You were telling the truth about it being destructive, weren't you?
And you don't have much choice.
I guess I've just got to keep moving. Keep your eyes front. Right.
That's the spirit.
Hope. Does that mean you'll be watching the rear? You'll have my back?
Of course I will. That's what I'm here for.
Uh-huh.
For this plan to work, you'll need help from the theater.
Oh, that director! Up there with his lofty ideas and stomping all over us left down here. He's a slave driver who doesn't know when to quit. He's right there at the top of the stairs looking down on all of us. I'd keep your distance. He's in a mood because he can't come up with the ending for his grand finale.
Well, okay.
Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved.
You must be in charge around here.
And just who might you be?
Just someone who wants tonight's show to go down in history. Doubling or tripling the fireworks should do the trick. Enough to scare the patron out of his den.
Did you escape from some mental hospital?
I'm just an old friend of the patron's. He never shows his face, so I worry. He's not the type for flowers, so I thought I'd send him a good show instead.
3 times the fireworks? That would cause one hell of a stir.
Yeah. This city could use a good stirring. If not at the end of the world, then when? Not much point playing by the rules now.
I like your style, lady. And you're not wrong by any means. Half of Yusnan's already sunk under that wretched cloud we call chaos.
Let me get the fireworks. I'll make sure we have more than enough. But it's gotta be today.
Hell, let's do it. But this conversation never happened, capiche? If you need help with the fireworks, the stagehands can help you out. I'll make a couple of revisions to the script. This'll be a show they'll never forget.
The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident.
Alright.
If you want to know about fireworks, I guess you should talk to an expert. I suggest that you go and find the pyrotechnician's crew chief.
And later. Can only go to the North Station? Alright. So, I'm gonna go do the next part of Luca's quest with her tears. Buy her other tier thing really quick, and then I think we're gonna call it for here. Tomorrow we'll clean up the graveyard, I think. And go from there.
Cycle of life.
Okay, let's... I wouldn't normally do this, but this is one of those moments when I think it might be necessary to actually use the rest of my EP. I'm getting down there. Because I need to get to South Station, and the fastest way is not really... It's not really a good way either way. Kinda glad I used that 2 EP now, especially because that boss fight nearly wrecked me.
It's a real antique of a thing.
I'm just saying, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Well. Definitely nearly did the wreck myself part. Oh, you can't attack when you're out of stamina. Didn't realize that. Good to know. Well, let's go find Luca. She's down here somewhere.
Listen, not all the heretics want to go down without
No room for doubts now.
Didn't stand a chance. Going down this way. I probably didn't need to stop time, looking at how long it's been paused, but it's not so scary after all. Whether you start acting nice to everyone all of a sudden.
Wildlands are a friendly bunch.
I mean, that's fine if you did, and you just be surprised if Noel suddenly came out of the dumps and was like, I'm gonna be a nice guy, all of a sudden, randomly.
You're back! Do you want to buy some tears? I should warn you, though, I had to raise the price a little.
Sure.
Explain to me why I should have to pay more than before.
Are you questioning the market value of my tears? They're special. Only for special people.
All right. You've talked yourself up quite a bit. Well, show me what you've got.
No, I can't. Not for you.
You've certainly got a knack for testing my patience.
Since you already gave me your money, I'll tell you a big secret instead. Do you know how I cry for people? Can you imagine the things I think of?
Something sad, like your pointless existence?
No, Miss Smarty Pants. I don't think of anything. I just empty my head. Then, like magic, the tears come.
So, you're a born fraud.
You mean actress. I had a great mentor.
Who was that?
My acting coach. He's the one who taught me to become one with my role. Without him, I'd have gone nowhere. Master that, and the acting would come naturally. He taught me everything I know. This might seem silly, but I kept acting to spend time with him.
You really cared for him.
I loved him. I wanted to be with him for the rest of my life. But look at me. Even though we spent decades together, He never stopped treating me like a child. Who can blame him, really? He died some time ago in an accident. I didn't have the heart to keep acting after that. I just couldn't. Without him watching my performance, it all seemed so pointless.
So that's why you quit.
I thought it was time. I went through a few things after that, nothing I'll bore you with. And now I'm here, selling my tears. So this is my calling.
That's an optimistic way to look at things. But I have to ask, doesn't the past make you cry?
Tears dry up, you know. I cried every day for 100 years after he passed away. But not anymore. I can cry to keep my business going, but that's something completely different. And that's enough talk for today.
She's awfully cheerful for someone who cries for a living, don't you think?
She does seem happy, at least on the surface. But sometimes people laugh when they're crying on the inside.
You're so stoically cavalier, Lightning. Anyhow, I think we're gonna call it for there because we have ran for a while today. So what do we do? Side quests, main quest of it. Not too bad. What are we gonna do tomorrow?
He's here so often.
Well, tomorrow.
You did it? You found Midka? Why, that's the best news I've heard all day. Excellent job.
You gonna say anything else, buddy?
I'll be here.
Anyhow, tomorrow we're going to clean up the rest of the graveyard stuff and, yeah, go from there. Anyhow, until then, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.